The what?
I don't know anything about that. I'm so sorry. I really don't.
So they could get money.
I don't know. Maybe this is just my theory, is that they were worth a lot of money and they wanted to, like, sell that at the thrift store.
I have no clue what you're talking about.
I don't know. Is that a riddle?
This week on the Looted Art Archives, we are focusing on Madonna Under the Fir Tree by Lucas Cranach the Elder.
The Madonna Under the Fir Tree by Lucas Cranach the Elder is an important piece of Poland's culture since it is one of the most important recovered pieces of art that was stolen by the Germans and returned in the late 90s. And it was both damaged and lost, yet it was still able to survive, personifying the resilience of the people affected by the war.
The Madonna Under the Fir Tree was painted in 1510 by Lucas Cranach the Elder, and it is housed in the Wrocław Cathedral in Wrocław, Poland, which is also known as St. John the Baptist Cathedral. Also, the landscape differentiates the painting from Italian and Netherlandish paintings since it portrays mountainous wilderness and coniferous woods, which are Middle European in nature. The forest in the painting heavily resembles that of Germany, which works in harmony with the painting to show contemplation and security for the Holy Family. The birch tree, which is shown bending towards the Virgin Mary, is indicative of the entire German forest and is a link between the image and a place. Forest scenes such as this one express the interests of German humanists such as Johann Avincius or Ulrich von Hutten, which popularized the use of a German forest in symbolizing contemplation and meeting with God.
Lucas Cranach the Elder was named after his native town of Kronach, Germany. He was born on October 4th, 1472, and growing up he was trained by his father Hans, who was also a great painter. The beautiful painting was housed in St. John the Baptist Cathedral in Poland for over 400 years. The owners decided to move it in fear of its destruction by the Allied air raids. This act did in fact save the life of the painting, for the cathedral in Wrocław was severely damaged.
Cranach's painting points to the redeeming mission of the Son of God and of God's humility. The style of the Madonna Under the Fir Tree is different from his other works in that the figures are voluminous. This may have been influenced by humanists in Vienna, where he journeyed in the beginning of the 16th century. The painting was evacuated during the war in 1943 and was returned to the Diocesan Museum in Wrocław. During the evacuation, it suffered damages and was split into two parts. The church chose Reverend Siegfried Zimmer to restore the painting, and Zimmer, along with his friend George Kupke, made a copy and smuggled the original to Berlin, claiming that their intent was to keep it safe from communists. The painting hung in Zimmer's home for many years, and he claimed he intended to give it to the church, but he never did. It was discovered that the painting in the cathedral was a fake in 1961, whereas by this time it had been about 20 years. In the 1960s, Zimmer sold the painting to an antique dealer, and rumors surrounding the Madonna and its whereabouts surfaced, saying that it was on the private art market. It was not officially declared missing by the Catholic Church until 1981, when they showed interest in wanting to buy the painting back for 1.5 million Deutschmarks, which is around 844,000 US dollars. Multiple magazines claimed to know the Madonna's whereabouts, including Stern and Bunt, but no one was sure.
In the summer of 2012, the painting made a sudden return to Poland, where the culture minister handed it over to the current bishop of Wrocław. Although nobody makes official claims about where the painting was hidden during all those years, many have ideas and theories about who had it and its journey on the private market. The Catholic Church, as the guardians, say it is obligated to keep silent on the matter. The recovered painting is still in question by some, since the previous fake was barely discernible from the original, since the only thing that was off was a slight squint. However, the cathedral is holding on to the fake piece just in case.